So as you can see, this clip on screen shows me unlocking diamond assault rifles. Fun fact, this is actually not from my Instagram like I usually take my clips from for these videos. This is actually part of the clip for tomorrow's or whenever the next video is going to come out from this video of me unlocking atomic. So this is cropped down to just the part where I unlock assault rifles for diamond. So I'm going to talk about in this video just what I think of diamond assault rifles, if it's worth it, and ranking them. But without further ado, let's get into this video. What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. So as you can already tell from the start of the intro, this is a bit difficult to explain. So to give a bit more context, essentially the intro you've just seen was actually from a video that's supposed to be coming out after this, where I unlock atomic. I've taken out my voiceover or anything like that from the actual video, so this is just the clip of me unlocking diamond assault rifles. So right now I actually don't have diamond assault rifles unlocked as I'm recording this audio, but when this video comes out there will be diamond gameplay shown in the background from the assault rifles. So yeah, so kind of working on two different videos simultaneously, it's really difficult to explain, but nevertheless the atomic video will be coming out soon after this, where I actually show the full length of that clip, unlocking atomic and then reviewing them and whatnot. But yeah, before we get into this video, I heard that a whopping 97% of you are not subscribed. I honestly do not know what you're doing. It is free, and it honestly just takes a second. If you have not subscribed, I basically upload topic, news, tutorials, discussions, anything like that inside of Call of Duty. So if that's of any interest to you, do consider subscribing today with the noti bells on. It really means a lot and it goes a long way. But yeah, so anyway, let's get into diamond assault rifles. What did I think of them? Honestly, I would say it was a mostly positive experience. There was only really one terrible shitter inside of this whole group of weapons, but this was actually quite a hard one to rank, because if I'm honest, there is 7 of them that I had to do for this atomic requirement, so I haven't yet done the other ones. And as for the other diamond weapon review videos, I hadn't ranked any of the DLCs in those videos either, as far as I'm aware, which is what I'm doing here, because I have no proper experience with the other weapons, so I don't know where they will come into this ranking. But based off of the top 7 assault rifles, I've basically had a good time with these generally overall. I left these to last because I knew that they would probably be the longest to do because there's more of them, and I knew that they'd probably be a bit more of a breeze to do than some of the other ones, like let's say the marksman rifles or the sniper rifles, which is why I left them to last. And I've actually really enjoyed them. Now let's get to ranking them. This did take a while, and generally speaking it still is hard for me to rank 1 or 2 of these weapons, because they have such good qualities to them that makes it hard for me to put one of them below or above the other one. But first things first, I'm going to say we're going to go from top to bottom. So the best assault rifle was probably the STG-44. I'm pretty sure it is a meta weapon in this game, if I'm not wrong. It's insanely accurate, no recoil, and it provides some of the fastest fire rate and damage that you could probably find in the assault rifles in this game. It's honestly so much fun to use. STG-44, top tier gun. Second, I actually went with the NZ-41 or the NZ-41, basing off, if you're American, you pronounce it Z and not Z, but I'm supposing that's what the gun's pronunciation was based off, was American spelling. So the NZ-41 generally was a very surprising gun. I thought that this gun looked just terrible. From aesthetically looking at it, it looked pretty terrible, but when I came to using it, again, another gun with practically no recoil, insane fire rate, and great damage output. Super reliable gun, and I had a lot of fun with this gun, to say the least. Then with third, I went with the automaton. I think that's how it's pronounced, the automaton. That gun is really fast, like the other ones. This is why it's so difficult, because they all practically have similar qualities at the top of the list. So the automaton was very quick. Does a lot of damage, and again, hasn't got a terrible recoil pattern. If you now go down to 4th place, this is where it got difficult for me, because I don't know whether to put the Volk, or the Volkssturmgewehr, I'm just going to say Volk for short. I didn't know whether to put the Volk or the AS-44 above or below each other, because with the Volk, right, it has a very satisfying bullet pattern. It's very fast, damage is very great. The only problem with it is it has kind of a recoil pattern where it kind of flies up the screen a tiny bit, which you kind of have to try and get used to controlling it yourself. With the AS44, however, it is insanely fast, has no recoil practically. However, the damage isn't that great. You kind of get the impression that it does because of how quickly it can kill people, but the AS44 only gives you that illusion because it's firing so many bullets per second. It's not actually that great with damage. I find a lot of the time that I've died with the AS44, and the only thing that could actually get the kill for me was actually the incendiary burn-up effect after I've died. So those two are very hard to rank. Generally, I would have put the AS44 above it because the Volk does have that recoil trouble, but again, the AS44 isn't as satisfying to shoot, in my opinion, as the Volk. They're both very satisfying, don't get me wrong, but the Volk, in my opinion, was more satisfying to shoot, but the AS44 provided faster fire rates. So I put them in a tied 4th place. Now, for 5th, I went with the bar, and a lot of people probably like the bar, but I'm going to be straight up with you. Yes, it's a hard-hitting weapon, and yes, it's a lot like the LMG, so it's bound to be powerful, but it's not great at long ranges, and I'm saying this because not only does it have a high amount of recoil to it, and let me just make this very clear to you guys, I'm not using terrible classes. All the classes I've been using to get my final judgment of these weapons have been the best ones that I could create for each weapon class, so I can really see the maximized potential in each of these weapons and not, you know, the minimized potential that you see when you first unlock the weapon or whatever. And just generally speaking, yes, the bar is a hard-hitting weapon, but it has a slower firing pattern compared to the other ones. It's not terribly slow, but it is a lot slower, so that's something to note. And again, it isn't great at longer ranges. The bar is powerful up close, but I wouldn't want to use it over the other ones. It just isn't that good. And finally, and I hope we can all agree on this, it's the ITRA burst or the ITRA burst. Absolute, or ITRA burst. I don't even know how you pronounce this damn gun, but it's not as good as the other ones. Again, not a terrible gun. Just because it's a 4-round burst doesn't make it horrendous. It still can provide a lot of quick kills, but it's just not reliable. Again, it keeps running out after every 4-round burst. You have to keep reloading this damn thing. It doesn't have a reliable pattern like the rest of the guns where they're fully automatic. So again, it's just an outlier compared to the other weapons. And yeah, again, it's fast, it's pretty powerful, but it has that limitation to how quickly you can shoot, which is a massive problem with the ITRA burst or the ITRA burst. So that's why that's coming in final place. But now let's talk about Diamond. Is it worth it? And I think, yes, it is 100% worth it because the weapon class is very, very fun to use. And even if you don't like certain outlying weapons, like I've mentioned in my own tiering, then you can always replace them with other weapons. I mean, quite literally, the assault rifles are so popular that they're always fucking adding them into the game anyway, so there's always another one at your disposal, really. You've always got another assault rifle you could use to replace it to do this a diamond camo grind or atomic camo grind. Obviously, at the start of the game, you could only pick the 7 that were there, but over time now, they keep adding more and more assault rifles, which I presume are a lot better than some of these, so you can always just switch them out, which is very useful, and it's just really fun. Diamond looks brilliant on these. I mean, I actually haven't unlocked Diamond as I'm recording this voiceover, but generally speaking, from what I've seen on the menu, the sort of camo preview section, they look amazing, and obviously in this gameplay, you'll be able to see they look amazing as well, I hope. So yeah, Diamond, 100% worth it for these weapons. But yeah, I can't wait to show you the atomic video that is coming out very shortly afterwards, because quite literally it's just me pretty much unlocking the final weapon that I have to do and then just previewing a bunch of weapons. We'll see how that goes. I obviously have more to say about that in that video, but yes, so that's it. Diamond is done for the assault rifles. Very fun, and I do recommend. But anyway, other than that, thank you for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to smash a like on this video. It goes a long way. It's a small gesture, but it means so much. It lets me know you enjoyed the video, and it lets YouTube know this video is enjoyed by the audience. And I guess if you watched this far without skipping any parts of the video, be sure to comment down below Spectral. So yeah, be sure to comment Spectral in the comment section just to let me know you've watched this far without skipping any parts of the video. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.